What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK, Troller Brother, Dr. Blick, the darkest man around, and I'm here with Dr. Love 307. Say hi to the people, man.
Hello!
And today we'll be talking about Xenoverse 2, and we'll be saying why we personally are not worried about this game, because people have been worried about like Xenoverse 2. People have been worried whether the hit detection will be fixed, whether the game will be good, whether the game will have a good combat. People have been worried about this game as a whole. So, Dr. Love, why are you not worried about Xenoverse 2?
Well, I'm not worried about it mainly because it's going through the same cycle that all the previous Dragon Ball games went through. Same with like games that come out yearly. You know, if it's like the same type of game every single year, then obviously it's gonna get stale and stuff. But it's like with Dragon Ball games, they change it up. But even still, when they do change it up and then they update it every year. So like, you know, Tenkaichi 1 and Tenkaichi 2, that was updated like almost exactly a year apart. Budokai 1 to Budokai 2, 1 year. Budokai 2 to Budokai 3, 1 year. Raging Blast 1 to Raging Blast 2, it was all 1 year. Same thing with Xenoverse. I don't understand why people think that when it comes to Xenoverse, it's gonna be like different and they're gonna have to take more time or do different things. They're gonna have to like rebuild it or whatever. Like they don't. It's just like all the other ones. Xenoverse is like the skeleton, and they just have to build upon it like with the sequels and stuff. Because like honestly, 1 year is more than enough time. And even still, like I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I don't remember which one exactly, but they started working on Xenoverse 2 like sometime after DLC Pack 3, and that came out almost a year ago from like the time we're recording this video. So the fact that it's coming out like the fourth quarter of 2016, I believe, that already tells us that like, okay, they've probably had more than enough time to work on it. Like it's just because they already have like the base game. That was Xenoverse 1. All they have to do is just tweak it, update it, and add content. Boom, you got Xenoverse 2. It's like, it's not like they're not redoing the whole thing. They don't have to take the 2.5 or whatever years to make it like they did the first one. Like they already have it. All they have to do is just, you know, expand it. Like it's not like 1 year is more than enough time, I believe, at least.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, because me personally, when it comes to this, like I like the first Xenoverse. So with them improving this combat, I'm not worried. And number two as well, I like Dimps' games, and when it comes to fighting games as a whole, Dimps they know how to make good fighting games. In terms of console games that I've released, like for Dragon Ball, Dimps have made the most solid Dragon Ball Z games in terms of how deep they are, in terms of how good. I'm not saying this game is going to be the deepest Dragon Ball Z game, so no one get this twisted. I'm just saying that in terms of what Dimps do, they know how to make a good somewhat fighting game. This game's not really a fighting game, it's an MMO, but like they know how to make.
But it has like fighting game elements.
Yeah, it has fighting game elements, so they know how to make a decent combat within the game.
Also, we're not confirming anything. Like we're not confirming that it's going to be super deep, and we're not confirming that like it's going to have anything. We're just saying it's going to be improved from the first one. Like that always happens.
Yeah, of course it's going to be improved, because like you said, Xenoverse was a skeleton. The fact that they know when it's coming out, that already tells you that everything's going to plan. They know what they're going to do, and they know when to release it. Because if you look at most games, when they're not sure when it's going to come out, they'll just announce it and not put the date is coming out, or they'll just
say like
put,
coming soon.
Or they'll just put coming soon or coming like the next year and not put anything. But the fact that they announced that it's coming out in 2016, and then later on, like 2 days later in the scan, they said that it's coming out in the winter period. That already paints a picture that they know what's going to be in this game. They know what they have to do, and they know that this game is going to be better. And if you look at the contrast in terms of the way the game looks, it looks so much better. Like I saw DBZ Anto's video about it, and the way they look, it looks so much better. It looks more cleaner. Like the characters look better. It looks more sharper. It looks as a whole a better game than the previous game. And me personally, I'm not worried. I'm confident with this game. In terms of combat, it's going to improve. Hit detection is going to improve, because that's the biggest complaint out of all of them. So yeah, Dr. Love, you got anything else to add onto that? Like thoughts on like hit detection? People worry that hit detection is not going to improve.
No, hit detection is going to improve. Yeah. I know it is. It'll improve. Like I can't confirm it, but I can at the same time, because it's like, I mean, They kind of have to. That's the one thing that they have to improve. Like, they have no choice but to improve that. So, you know, but, that's basically it. Just know that the stuff that you wish was different or improved in the first Xenoverse will probably be improved in the second one. For the most part.
You're quoting what they said about Xenoverse. Outcomes that you wish were different.
Oh my god, I'm done. I'm so done with you, bro.
Oh my god. But, for the most part, I'm confident with what they said. They said this game would be superior, which to me is pretty obvious. In terms of them saying that it will be like, in terms of like all the, compared to all the Dragon Ball games, compared to this console, that they have the console and the PC, they said it will reach the full limitations and be the most detailed. I can see that because it's an original story. Largest. It's original story, but in terms of it reaching the console limitations, we just gotta wait and see, bruh. Yeah. But the sounds that they have high expectations and going far for this is all confident. But at least they're not doing like what other gaming companies say, that this is the best game of the franchise, the perfect game. At least they're not doing that. It turns
out being like basically the worst.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say. You got anything else to add?
No, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay, so guys, make sure you check out Dr. Love 307's channel. The link will be in the description below. I highly recommend it. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So, please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rating, and enjoy this video. And yeah, catch you next one, guys. Bye.
Yee.
Work.